UFC 313 is in the books. Interesting night of fights. I've already discussed how I believe that Mauricio Rufio had the highlight of the night, was the star of the night with his spinning wheel kick KO over King Green. I've called it now. It'll be the knockout of the year for 2025. Excellent knockout, excellent performance. A star was born at UFC 313 in Mauricio Rufio. Justin Gaethje had an equally impressive performance, however. Fight of the night was clearly Gaethje and Fiziev. Really impressed with Fiziev in this fight as well, taking this fight on short notice. He was up to the challenge. Justin Gaethje, nothing to win, everything to lose in this fight. He's supposed to fight Dan Hooker, much higher ranked opponent. Potentially, this would have been an interesting fight that would boost him towards a title shot. Gaethje and Hooker, the winner would likely get a little closer to the title. Gaethje and Fiziev doesn't really move the needle for Gaethje. Moves it for Fiziev. He's already beat Fiziev before. Where's the motivation? The motivation was for Gaethje not want his career to be over. That he still wants to fight amongst the elite. He proved that he can. 11 months after being knocked out by a featherweight in Max Holloway. A brutal knockout, the worst knockout of Gaethje's career, 11 months later, at 36 years old. All the wars he's been through. He goes down 1-0 to a younger, hungrier fighter. Fiziev came out, he won round one. Pretty convincingly. It wasn't looking good for Justin. Round two, Justin drops him. He's back in it. Round three, who wants it more? The younger, hungrier fighter? Or Justin Gaethje? Who's been in so many wars, so many battles, has given so much to us, the fans, in terms of entertainment, has given so much of himself in that octagon to become a champion. And he delivered in round three. He won that fight. And he showed extreme mental toughness in doing so. The lightweight division is something that was our favorite division for a reason. Fans love this division because it's where the toughest guys are. Justin Gaethje, Charles Oliveira, Dustin Poirier, Michael Chandler, Dan Hooker. There's nobody tougher than Justin Gaethje. We were reminded of that at UFC 313. And if we didn't know, now we know. The question is, does Justin Gaethje now deserve a title shot? Dustin Poirier got one at UFC 302, got his third title shot. Gaethje's had two before. He lost to Khabib, he lost to Charles. Dustin lost to Khabib, he lost to Charles, he's lost to Islam. Does Gaethje now deserve a title shot? 36 years old, one last ride, similar to what Poirier got at UFC 302. Coming off a win against BSD? I don't know. I really don't have an answer for you with that one. As a fan, I would love to see Justin Gaethje get one more crack at it. Do I think it happens? I don't know. Not next. And the lightweight division, is there a division that's more of a mess right now? Champion Islam Makhachev. He has one fight left there at most. He has the right to move up. 4 title defenses gives him the right to move up. He is the most of any active UFC champion. Who's he fight next? Who do you want to see him fight next? He's gone through everybody. He's been through Poirier. He's been through Oliveira. He beat Sarukian already. That was the fight that's been pushed. Justin Gaethje next. Ilia Topuria, something that we've been pushing. Arman Sarukian was the rightful number one contender. Charles Oliveira became the number one contender when Sarukian pulled out of the fight the day of. It's a mess. Poirier has his last shot in there. We know he's going to get one more fight. Max Holloway's moved up to the division. Ilia Topuria, he's moved up to the division. Max has the BMF belt. Charles seems interested in that BMF belt. He seems interested in the lightweight title. Seems like he has the option to choose what he wants next. Arman's taking a back seat. Where does this leave Gaethje? You have Charles Oliveira, Arman Sarukian, and maybe even Ilia Topuria ahead of you in the lightweight picture right now for a title shot. Islam Makhachev could be leaving. I don't think Gaethje gets the opportunity to fight Makhachev if he's not next. Because I don't think Makhachev's going to be here in lightweight very long. Much long, especially, I think it's one more and done. I think he leaves by year's end if it's not his next fight at welterweight or 185, wherever he wants to go. Gaethje needs at least another win. That Dan Hooker fight, is it good enough for another win? Good. I mean, is it good enough for a lightweight title shot if he wins? Maybe. Do Charles and Arman fight again? Like, it's just a mess. Paddy Pimblett's on the rise. They're going to throw a Paddy Pimblett title shot at us. Maybe following a Michael Chandler win, or maybe one more win if he beats Michael Chandler at UFC 314. Someone's got to fight Dustin. Is it Max? Is it Charles? Does Max fight Charles? Who fights Dustin? Where does Poirier fit into all this? It's not that he necessarily is guaranteed a title shot coming up as the undefeated champion from featherweight because he only had one title defense. Do we want to see Gaethje and Topuria? Gaethje and Hooker can realistically happen, as Gaethje typically fights twice a year, 6 months apart. Hooker could be healed by then. It's an awesome fight. It's the fight we want to see. It's an absolute war. After that, if Makhachev defends and leaves successfully, that title is vacant. Hooker and Gaethje, does the winner of that fight get a shot at the vacant title? I don't know. There's so many good fighters in lightweight, and these guys need to fight each other to see who comes out on top. So I don't think Justin Gaethje is worthy of a title shot just yet. But I would like to see him get that opportunity one more time for all he has given us, the fans, and all that he has done for the UFC and everything he has given to the UFC and us fans. He deserves to have another crack at the lightweight title. And I think if he wins his next fight, he deserves that shot. And it's such a crazy division right now. Such a crazy division. So many contenders. It's all a mess. How's it going to play out in 2025? We're going to find out. The lightweight division, as always, is in the mix of being the most exciting division in mixed martial arts. It's going to be awesome to see what happens. But let me know what you guys think in the comments of Justin Gaethje getting a title shot following his win over Fiziev? How many more wins do you want to see for Gaethje? Do you want to see him fight for the title again? Who do you want to see fight Islam Makhachev for the title? I mean, he has so many options right now. It's a mess. Gaethje and Sarukian, I think, is the fight to book. If it's not Gaethje and Hooker. So many awesome options at lightweight. Best division in MMA. Again, I want to hear from you guys in the comments below of the fights that you want to see at lightweight. Please like and subscribe to the Interim Title Show. Thank you, as always, for watching.